ain't late.
Is that
All
on?
right. Y'all can check my page. Because there we are.
Hey,
Hello.
Hey,
hey, everybody.
What up, though?
we are right here. We are right here. I'm going to do my sharing right quick, you guys. So y'all will, we praise radio. I got it. Bam. We praise radio. And y'all can check my page. Because there we are. So I got it on We Praise Radio. And going a little further so I can put it somewhere other places.
Oh, I got what?
All right. Say hallelujah. There we go. Posting it there. Get that volume. All right, y'all. Y'all. I am so delighted tonight to have with me my sisters in Christ. I mean, these girls are just off the chain. So in case you're joining in, I'd like to welcome you to Uncle Q Talks with the untouchable Trumpetlettes. How y'all doing, girl?
Hey, hey. How you doing? Hey.
And
Whoop,
the
whoop.
awesome music ministry of Brother Larry Turner Jr. He is here with us and makes it rock with the girls.
Amen.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I am telling you. I thank y'all for taking out y'all time to be here with me on this hot Tuesday, y'all. So
Right.
we can talk about the Trumpetlettes. You know, we got COVID-19 going on, and I'm sure that it has stopped you girls from a lot of things that you normally do. And this month was y'all big month. This was supposed to be the 60, well, it's still going to be that, but
Right. That's
this
right.
is going to be the 65th year of you all serving and praising God like you always do. I want to just introduce everybody to who everybody is, y'all. We're going to start. We got Star, and Star is here.
Hey.
And then we've got Kim. Kim is
What's up?
here. All right. And we've got Tish. Tish is
Hey,
here.
hey, hey,
All
hey.
right there. We got Trina. Trina is here. And I got my big cousin here. Renee Reed Williams is in the house. All right. And the music man himself, Brother Larry. Brother Larry. Larry is here. And it's not all of the musicians, but it's enough. Let me start here. Let me start with you. We're going to start in the beginning.
Oh,
How
Lord.
how did we how did the Trumpetlettes, because you would know this history, I know it, but I know you, who better would be able to explain it but you, because your dad and your mom were the what we would call the chartered members for the Trumpetlettes. How did the Trumpetlettes start? I know you got the story. Give us a brief history.
Well, my dad started the group. The group was originally organized with the siblings, which was the four sisters and the two brothers, which branched off from the five trumpets. And a lot of
Hmm.
people don't know that the name trumpetlettes came from trumpets. When he added the females in the group, he put the lets on the end to give it the whole unisex feel for it. So originally the group started from my dad's sisters and brothers.
Okay, that's what it started from there.
Yes, yes. That's where it originated from. It birthed from there, where he was singing with the five trumpets and he just decided to step out on faith and do his own thing. And that's what he did. He started it with the siblings, and that's where it went. As the years went on, it progressed. In Alberta and Bessie were along with the siblings that he started, and it was the original trumpetlettes. And then after that, it just progressed over the years.
Okay. Now when I was a younger child. I think we all were younger before you all took the mantle and became the Trumpetlettes. We remember the untouchable Trumpetlettes. You couldn't you can't go to a quartet. You know, I come from out the quartet field with y'all. You know, we know Elmwood and Art and Puritan and all of that. So you know, but they had a female guitarist, and she was. I've never seen a woman play the guitar the way Miss Esther did. She played it. You know, most people she played it upside down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they would really, really go. You know, Brother Walter was in there, and y'all, what they did, you better check that.
Back when it first started, Map came on years later. Uncle Walter was I Had a Dream.
Sure was. I had a dream last night.
Was where what took him over with back then, and then coming up, it was when it's a Map.
Wow. Okay. So, Star, how did you get into the group? What happened? They stuck you in.
Well, what happened was I was going to rehearsals. They used to rehearsal at St. Paul, which was under the leadership of the late Reverend Willie D. Praize. And I would just go sit in rehearsals. And this particular rehearsal day, Lamisa Moore, as we all know, yes. When her and Nita was in the group, she was supposed to have came to rehearsal and she was running a little late. So we were getting ready for Little Rock, Arkansas. And we was waiting to get started. So Nita was like, there goes somebody right there. And my dad, we call him Boss Man. He said, who you gonna talk about? And she said, get started, let her do it. And I was like, me? Because at the time I was actually doing a lot of choir setting where I was singing with the BM&E State Choir and following behind all the choir sets and stuff. So that's how I got in the group.
You got in the group.
That was back in '94.
Okay. And then I look up, and so it was you, Misa, and Nita, and your mama, and Berta. Okay. Then all of a sudden, another switch came.
That's right.
And here come Kim.
That's it.
Kim, how you get in the Trumpetlettes? What happened? Because you was with the family circle. We got history. See, we gonna go. She was in her family group with her aunt Dolores. Was it your sister or your aunt?
That's my aunt.
Her aunt. She was singing with the family circle. How you get in from the silver harps and then the Trumpetlettes? Then we look up and say, Kim, how did you get in the trumps?
I was hanging out with them. Sometime I went on the road trips with them. I said, can I ride? And we went on road trips together. And in rehearsal, like I said, well, sing this note, sing that, sing this note. And then one rehearsal, they said, it's time to come on this side. And that was it. I've been on that side ever since.
Ever since. And dragged you in. Okay. So now this next young lady I'm going to talk about, me and her mama sung in a group together, and I was 5 years old at the time. And I remember when her mama was carrying her, and it was Lynn. And Tish mama was singing with me. I didn't never know Tish could even sing. And then I look up, and Lynn say, well, Tish sing with the Trumps. What Tish? My Tish. Tish don't sing. She too quiet. Why Tish, how you getting the Trumpetlettes?
I was at a program one day, and it was Nita, Star, and Kim. Nita called me over, and she was like, do you sing? I said, well, not really. I sing in the choir, but that's about it. And so they was like, well, come to rehearsal and see how it work out. So I came and I sung, and I've been with them since 2001.
Oh my Lord. That's some time. Okay.
Yeah.
Now Larry.
Yes.
I've seen musicians come in. and now you the new kid man on the block with this new I don't know. Y'all got a new sound musically, but it still works. It's still hot. You know. How did the girls get you?
Well, it all started with my dad. He just stopped with the Southern Four. And,
Okay.
he said, I'm not playing for another group no more. My dad is crazy. So somehow, Boss done got a hold of him and try to figure out where he was. And when he got a hold of him, he said, I don't know. I just left. He said, well, we know we welcome in with open arms. Just come in and sit rehearsal. And he said, your son too, he played too, right? And he's like, yep. So I came in. We had rehearsal. I think about 2 weeks straight. We was preparing for some type of program. And I think it was 2005, I want to say. Ever since then, we've been with the Trumpetlettes ever since.
Oh, a great combination. Now, this one here, I'm going to let her tell the story because she got to tell it. I said, I talked to my cousin, Renee and I, we ride or die. So she says to me, they keep asking me to sing.
We did.
So who asking you to sing? She said, well, I'm going to the programs. I said, you're going to the trumpet? You're going to the quartet programs again? Because now she had been out, she done sung with Vicky Wine. She first, if I wouldn't have no Hallelujah if it wasn't for her. So she's the original Hallelujah. Okay. So then she sung with Thomas Whitfield. And then she done sung with so many of the other greats, Vicky Winans. And then she said, well, they're calling me in. I said, who? She said, well, Nita want me to come to the program. I said, you going to the program? Yeah. Then all of a sudden, here she is not only singing, she leading now. Nene, tell us what happened.
Okay, so it's like a whole process. From that period when I told you when Nita asked me to sing, that was before this time. That was the first time. And Misa was still living. She was singing. Nita said, come on and sing. And I was still singing with Vicky. And I was like, I don't know. You know, that quartet thing, I don't know about getting back in that. I came to rehearsal. I believe it was at Star's house in the basement. And I did some rehearsing. And I think it was at, what's that church over there on 30th and Reverend Rogers Church? When you go up the steps.
Yeah.
I was at that program anyway. I did one program. And then they was going out of town. And then I couldn't go out of town. Nita was mad at me, but I'm like, I can't do it. I got to go with Vicky. So I didn't really get with the Trump then. I kind of got in, then I left. Then time goes on. My running buddies grew up, got married, and had kids. That was my daughter and her cousin or whatever. And I'm like, mommy got to get her own friends. So I started going to their programs, you know, chilling with them. And then Kim and Star was like, we talked to you. I got bamboozled at a program.
Yeah.
You need to be in the group. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, I don't know. And United in Christ had just retired.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm just gonna do nothing and just enjoy that for a while and just, you know, just hang out with y'all, but not be in the group. But you know, they was very persuasive, and I ended up at the rehearsal and I was singing background. But I will tell you, when Star's mom had taken ill and everybody went down to see her at the hospital, I couldn't make it at the time that they went. So I left work. It was late. It was actually after 8, and I kind of snuck my way up to her room because visiting hours were over. And
Okay.
I sat there with her for a minute, and she woke up and she looked at me and she said, okay, you're going to have to carry it on. I was like, what you say? She was like, you got to do it. I was like, do what, Auntie Willie? You got to carry the group. I was like, okay, what? Star gonna carry? No, Star can't do it. Kim can't do it. And I was like, I knew what she was saying, but I wasn't trying to hear what she was really saying. But I said, she took my hand and she looked at me like, did you hear what I said? Kind of look. And I was just like, yes, ma'am. That's how I became leading,
Wow. Trina.
Yes.
Trina.
Our baby.
Yes.
You was with the Harmony Angels.
All my life.
I like it.
Now, listen. Everybody in here tonight has said some kind of way. What I'm picking up is you never get asked to the group.
No.
You get pushed into the group. You get pulled or dragged or hypnotized and say, okay, now you come this way, follow us. And you say, I'm coming. Trina is the baby of the group. Trina, how did you get in the Trumpetlettes? Don't tell me. Don't tell the people you was who dude and pushed to.
Listen, first off, it's an honor because I'm with the group that I idolized. I remember us, the Angels when we were younger. Man, we would go to the what they call quote unquote major, and when we knew the Trumpetlettes was gonna be there, what?
But
It was so geek. Now, Kim had called. The Angels decided to just break up, and Kim at the time, Auntie Kim, she called. She said, "Hey, baby, I'm calling. With the Trumpetlettes, we're getting our flyers together for our anniversary and want you guys to be on there." I was like, "We're not singing anymore, Auntie Kim." She said, "Huh?" I said, "We're not singing anymore." She said, "Who you singing with?" I said, nobody." She said, "You want to sing with us?" I said, "Huh?" She said, "You wanna sing with us?" I said, "Are you serious?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "You serious, Auntie?" She said, "Yeah." She was like, "We have rehearsals on Saturdays." I said, "Okay." She said, "Be there Saturday at 3:00. I was like, "As in this Saturday?" She's like, "Uh-huh." I was like, wow. Saturday rolled around 3:00. I was there and threw me in, and I was nervous. Woo! And it was so different from singing with my group. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And the first program I sung on, I'm like, uh-oh. I was looking at Nate. When you ain't right, Nate turn around.
Wait a minute now. Who you say you was looking at?
Nene.
Baby, I'm with you. I know about that.
Nene turned around and my heart fell in my feet. I done messed up. When we got done singing, I told my husband, I said, "Babe, I think I'm gonna get kicked out. I don't think I did that right." But they embraced me and loved on me. And when I say it's a love like no other, love, when you in, and it's genuine, pure love. This is my family, man. I love them with everything in me. And they still embrace me, talk to me, encourage me. And I wouldn't have it any different.
Wow, that's a blessing. What I can say from what I see out from from you ladies, is this. In the quartet era, I commend you guys for, even after those that started, the original ones, that as the mantle was passed down to you guys, you all still kept it strong. I don't know who that goes to, but I do know that you girls are a praying group. I'm going to tell you what I see from my point of perspective, what I see. I have never seen, it's only one group that I've seen that's been like that, and it was a female group. And they were called the Penitent Specials. And Aunt Jean, my sister, and Sammy, and Carol, and Geraldine, and who else am I missing? And Carol. And did I say Sammy? And they Sam. Okay. They had a uniqueness about themselves, and Uncle Willie was there. They had a uniqueness about themselves that they always went somewhere together. And when one was in need, you hear a lot of people say, we brothers and sisters, but it really don't show. Right, but right. With the this Trumpetlettes that I see, you come to church, you sit together. When you ain't on the program, you sit together. I look up on Facebook, y'all done gone on a cruise together. When I look up again, y'all was in somebody's wedding, y'all was all the maid of honors together. I'm saying to myself, this is a group of women that love God and they love each other. Yeah. What does it take? Absolutely. Because I know sometimes You can't be a family like this and not some days say, ooh, she done made me mad. You know, does that happen?
Yes.
Yes, especially you.
Sure.
What two?
Okay. How? And for a young group that's growing, listen.
She talking about me and Tish.
Oh yeah.
Listen, and for a group that's watching you now, what do you say to a young female group that's growing, that's getting ready to start, or probably in the midst of it, 65 years, and you all still? First of all, you had to be the mantle had to be passed to you all. You had to pick it up and keep going because it was a heavy mantle to pick up to keep up
Yes,
because
it
the
was.
Trumpetlettes they were already established nationwide. So
That's right.
how do you girls stay together and harmonize like that? I know. Tell us what it is. Somebody start.
The one we are a praying group. It starts with prayer. We actually don't do anything without praying first. And then after that is the relationship that we have with each other. The mantle was passed to myself because my dad passed unexpectedly. And
Mm-hmm.
Aunt Alberta looked to me kind of like my mom did Nene and told me I had to carry it on. These are some heavy shoes to fill
I
because
know.
of the name itself. And with the name, it speaks for itself, you know. And with us, we got a relationship. I allow my group to be individuals as well as a group. And with the girls, we just got a bond that's unbreakable. You know, we love each other. We're honest with one another. We're truthful with one another. And I think that's the most important thing, you know, with females. You got to know how to be able to communicate. We know how to talk to one another. Everybody in this group is an adult, you know, and I treat them accordingly. I respect them and they respect, everybody respect each other, basically.
Wow. Kim, how is it when you sing with the trumpets? I've noticed something that you do, Kim. You are one of our Detroit leading MCs, mistress of ceremonies on big major programs, and sometimes I've noticed that when you all come in church, you see each other. It's not like y'all wave and say hi. It's a hug. I
Right.
mean, it's a hug. And maybe Kim can't hug you guys, but when you get on the floor and y'all just get up close with Kim, you don't miss out on your hug, do you? You go right at it right after you introduce them and you go to hug it. It is some YouTube videos of you doing it. You know,
Need my hugs.
you get your hugs in.
I need that. I need that bond. And it's a bond with us. And you said for the young people that's coming up, really, sometimes we get discouraged. And we've been here quite some time because it seems like quartet is changed. It's
Okay.
from, and I mean, the world is changing, but quartet changed. Sometimes we found sometimes it's jealousy, bickering, stuff going on. And we ain't for that.
Right.
We don't want to be a part of it.
Right.
And so sometimes because we don't want to be a part of that, people talk or point fingers. You're better than, like, we want to be better than somebody. No, we stay together. We stay amongst ourselves. We can do what we need to do amongst us. We have a ball together. With the Trumpetlettes,
Yeah.
and
I-
every group don't have that.
Right.
Yeah, they don't. Renee, what do you see different now? Because I consider our family, we was the drug babies. We was drugged to every program. We had to, it was like we come to church with our folks, but then I like to ride with Aunt Jean, because Aunt Jean would drive fast. I used to like when we go up the hill and come down real close. So, but Nene, from where we grow up from now to to what it is now? Because you said, I don't know if I want to do that quartet thing anymore. I heard you say that in the, what is different now that it's not what we had before?
The difference to me is from back in the day, you know, even before Elmwood and Arndt, it was Grand River and Avery, where you had to go up the steps to the program. And,
Right.
even back then, to me, the groups that were out then, they really was about their business. They meant what they said, what they were singing about. Not that they didn't have their issues, but the difference from their issues then and the ones now, you didn't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Nowadays, it's more of, let me get in this house. Who we gonna beat this time? It's like group against group. There was more genuine love back then.
Mhm.
And I think the Trumps have really captured that, because you can be all that you can be. You saying whatever you saying in that group and you're not genuine, you're not gonna have a group. That's gonna tear up your group. I cannot sing in a group where the love is not genuine. I cannot be on the floor and sing with somebody and we talking about each other. Cannot do that. And as well as with all of us that's in the group, including the guys, you can't come to me and talk to me about my group.
That's right.
That's not gonna happen. That didn't happen back then. Even with Mamas in the group, with them being all female,
Right.
they called it like we called it, but it was a difference. They didn't have as much to deal with. They were probably, if they was here today, they probably shaking their heads like, what is really happening?
What's going
What is going on? The programs were a lot of fun back then. It was a lot of fun because you took out all of the politicalness of it. Like I said, the groups come, nobody is come to do what you do, because what God gave to you, we can't take away. And I guarantee you what he gave the Trumps, you cannot have. It's not meant for you. So like Kim said, we get a lot of backlash because of our relationship. I'm not going to even begin to tell you what the people say. However, I'm not going to.
We know.
Yeah, you know what they be saying, but
We know.
but you know, it's okay because it's genuine. We know who we are. We know whose we are.
Right.
And we just try to keep that genuine love is, and we're going to do what God commanded us to do. It's not predicated on what somebody else say or what they want us to do. We're going to do what God say do, then what we want to do. And that's what's going to happen. But that is the difference between then and now. It was more love, more caring. Everybody come to the programs for the sole purpose of lifting up God and trying to save souls. And it's just a lot different now. And yeah, I said, you know, I don't know about that quartet thing because I noticed when it started changing, but it's something about, I used to say, being in the choir set, and they have their issues too.
Yes.
Yes. It was a little
Right.
different. So when you a baby from back in the day quartet, and as they call us now, those of us that are older, the baby boomers in quartet now, it's a difference. And I don't have, my patience is short for that kind of stuff. But to me, that's the difference. And I do like to add on to like what I would say to the younger female quartet groups that are coming up is telling them about that genuine love. Don't let nobody come inside your camp and tell you about your camp. It may or may not be true, but you don't let them know that. You pull your people together and y'all discuss it and y'all talk about it and y'all work it out amongst yourselves. You don't let outsiders into what you have going on. You keep your thing tight. As long as you take it to God, y'all pray about it, you're going to cry together. You're going to fall out, you fall back in.
Yes, Lord. Yes,
That's all
Lord
you got. When
Jesus.
you fall out, you remember to fall back in.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's it. Tish, I know the Trumpetlettes probably haven't been good to you. Can you speak upon this? I hate to put you in this category, but I remember when your mom went to be with the Lord, and then you also had some other things to go to come your way tragically. How important were the Trumpetlettes to you during your time of trials and tribulations?
Very, very important. My girls, my sisters, I lost two people in California, my father and my grandfather. And when I looked up, my girls was there in California with me. I didn't know. It meant so much to me. It still means so much to me. I will never forget what they did. they didn't have to do it, but the genuine love that we have for each other, they're going to be there. And I appreciate it. And it's just, this love we share is like no other. I can remember I had just got in the group, and my youngest daughter, she's 20 now. She was having seizures, and they had a program, and I had to rush her to the hospital. And I was in the back in the emergency room, and they was like, there's some people out there. I went out in the room, in the meeting room, and everybody was sitting out there. From Boss to Auntie Willie, Auntie Berta, Star, Nita, and I just was so overwhelmed because I'm like, I just got in the group, and they still came. And that love has been like that from the beginning. And it's even stronger now. So, you know.
Y'all real sisters.
That's right.
Yeah.
Y'all for real. Y'all real sisters. Y'all
And we have
brothers.
to say our brothers too, because we
That's
can't
what I'm
leave the
saying.
guys out.
Can't leave the brothers out. I'm coming to him.
Larry Jr.
Tish,
Yeah.
I mean, Trina, you're the baby.
Yes.
And coming in the group like this. Now you left a family group where family is family, you know, so you got it. But now you going to sing to the group that you met. They were mentors to you.
Yes.
What does it feel like now? I'm seeing you. Have you ever had a problem that you could run to them and just pour it? Because some things you can't tell your family because you don't want them to know. So you got to find you have some close friends, and nowadays you don't have good close friends because as fast as you tell them, they tell it all. But are these women? Are they like auntie, mama, you can just talk to about everything and not worry?
All in one. My sister's literally all in one. I remember walking into, I had two times I can remember. One, I walked in church, I was just frazzled, and I don't know, something was happening, at home, and I was late getting to the church. And when I walked in, Star immediately looked at me. She said, "You all right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm good." She said, "No, you're not." She instantly grabbed my hand. Sisters grabbed hands, and we just prayed. I was like, "What is this?" Wow. So I was like, "Oh my God." And she just hugged me. She said, it's gonna be okay, baby. It's gonna be okay. Breathe. And I was like, "Oh my God." And then another incident, my car wouldn't start. So they literally stood outside. I mean, we talking about a few hours before my husband could get there, the tow truck. Not one person left. I mean, stood right there the time, literally right there. I mean, it's dark, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. We had got done singing at this church. We were still standing outside. I'm like, oh my God, they are here. And it wasn't like, oh, I really want to go home. But I mean, they were like, "Oh, we good. We're going to be right here until you're okay. You're fine. You're fine." I said, oh my God. So, I mean, it never stops. And I say it's genuine from day one. It's been consistent. If I didn't have, they got, uniform. "Oh, don't worry about it. Just get to the church. We got you." And I'm like, I couldn't find the uniform. "Don't worry about it. We got you." So it's like, oh my God, it's so, and this being so different for me because again, being with my group all my life, I'm an individual now. So it's like they helped me to grow up as an individual and not be one of the, the sisters with the angels. And don't get me wrong, that's still my family. I love them to death. Mm-hmm. But I'm an individual now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow. And they've helped me to grow up.
Wow.
Trina from the Trumpetlettes.
Wow. Wow.
Angels. And again, that's my family. Love them. That's my babies. But it's like, I'm the grown woman now, Trina Trumpetette. I'm like, whoa.
Okay.
I've grown now.
Yeah. And he's like, wait a minute. Yeah. So it's been, it's an experience. And sometimes, in the beginning, the love was overwhelming because I'm like, what is this? Is this really real? And it's absolutely real. I remember when we were on the outside looking in, I was telling my sisters, we came to a program. I said, look at them. They got on the same shoes, stockings, belt, earrings, jewelry. I'm like, oh my God. So when you're on the outside looking in, I said, ain't no way that can be that tight. It absolutely is that tight. And when you in, baby, you covered.
Wow. Wow.
I love these girls. You too,
Love you,
baby.
Larry.
You too, Larry.
So music is ever evolving.
Yes.
What does it take for you, because now I'm gonna speak this because I can, because that's my cousin. She is half. Now I am not. I've worked with. I think Kim. I saw Kim in choir and stuff, but musically,
Lord Jesus.
I know about my cousin, and because it's my aunt was that way. My aunt was very Trina. When you say you got the eyes, Renee don't have the eyes. You should have sung with Aunt Jean or Mama. She could give you the eyes, you know. So, what is it like for you to? I know Renee will write something, but she ain't playing. But if she write a song or she feel a song, you gotta go, and you better go now. Because if you don't go, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? What is it like to go up under these ladies' musical ideas, and you gotta give them what they want, and then you want to put a little touch of you in there. What does it take for you to do this for such a profound group as these ladies?
Time, consistency. It wasn't a lot. When Renee came, it was just she's the type of person like, I can't play, but I got an ear. So she always say that, and a lot of things.
You say, man, now how she say it? Do she say it? Now we go come on here. We go come on here. Come on here. Come on here now. You come on. You are talking to her first cousin. Come on here.
I may cannot play, but I got an ear.
That's what I want to use all of that. There. That's what I want to see.
That ain't it. Nah, there it right there. There it is right there. That's what I want right there. So, if you
Don't
like
forget
that.
there, she'll sing it. You're not playing the right note. I know what I mean.
Is that what she do?
Yes.
It's all fun and love. I think because of the love that we have for each other, and like they were saying about with them as a sister thing, it's all with the brothers too. So it's all the same thing. We may be different, but it's the same. Once we come together, it's still that bond that cannot be broken. So I understand. At first, I didn't understand because there was some programs I couldn't make, and other musicians would come in, and then I'm like, I know I'm gonna hear it when I get in rehearsal, and then lo and behold, she'll let me have it. Like
Who the first one to let you have it? Who the first one?
I'll be Renee.
Renee.
She won't let me have it. She'll just sit me aside. She was like, listen, you got to come, because the next time you come in, I ain't singing. If you're not coming, I ain't singing. I can't play with I can't sing around nobody else. And I get that, because once you have a bond that you used to and you locked in, she looking for me, the certain chords that I play, the certain things that she's used to, accustomed to. So as a lead singer, I understand now. At first I didn't, but now I understand to where that if it's something I want to hear or listen to that we used to doing, even in rehearsal, even though you have great musicians out there that can probably do the same thing, I think because of the bond that is still that locks together when we're in rehearsal, even when we're not rehearsal, even when we're not doing anything and we just come together and have fun, it'd be the same way. But when you hit that floor and then you doing ministry, I understand totally. And that's what makes me like a firm believer, like, no, I got to make sure this is right. I got to make sure all of us is on one accord with the band too. And it's been challenging, but it was never a dull moment. It was always fun. And even God come in the rehearsal. Yeah. I remember one time that we was gone for a long time. We haven't rehearsed for a while. When we got together, and then Star was like, y'all miss each other. And then God just came in and it be like that. Sometimes we haven't had rehearsal. The last couple of programs that we had before the pandemic, we haven't had no rehearsal. And it's like when we hit the floor, it's like you never couldn't tell because God was in there.
Wow. So all of you ladies are covered under ministry. Every last one of you all are a member of a church.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, for me.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Every last one of you all have a pastor and you're covered. That's important that you have a pastor that you all can, that you can go to and you're not just out there singing on 11, because there's a lot of groups now that's out here. They go to 3:30. They think that's their church. They're not going to be fed. They do.
You're right.
They don't go to church.
And
They
that's why
don't.
They're gonna meet y'all at the 3:30 program, and they think that that's the church. That was it. They haven't gone to get anything to be fed to even know what they're singing about. That's it. So let me ask you all this: what? First of all, I'm gonna touch this. I gotta touch this. There's so much I gotta touch on. I'm trying to do it quickly. Y'all fashions. This is me from the audience. I have never seen a group that has you all. How you do that?
How you say it?
Even when y'all wearing, what I call them, house shoes or flat shoes.
Yeah.
I have seen ladies, because the heels are high and what have you, and you bring them down, and then they put on their flat shoes. Y'all have to have flat shoes alike too.
Listen,
Who comes up with all of this? Star, you're on.
listen, let me tell you something. This group don't ask you nothing. They just go buy it and say, this it. That's it. You don't get asked. When you
So-
look up, then they be like, don't go get nothing else. Don't buy me nothing. What's wrong with the one we just had? I still got one in there. Why we gotta wear that?
So wait a minute. So what you're telling me is that you ladies will see something. Y'all all know the sizes.
Star shoot a text out, hey, what's your size, baby? Like, okay, now send it to her, and you at home? Okay, she just drop it off. I'm like, okay. So
That's
when
right.
she out, meet me at Sears, or not Sears, meet me at Macy's, meet me at JCPenney's. I'm like, okay. So there's no asking. Where you at, baby? Okay, we waiting on you. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way.
Or
And it has
she'll
to be head to
say,
toe coordination.
yeah, or she'll say, send me this amount of money. For what? Oh, I seen this skirt. I seen this blouse. I'll be like, oh my God. I said, please do not buy nothing else.
That's that sister bond.
And audience, as you see right now, as they casually talk to me, they all have. You see that? Do you see that? Detroit trumps for life.
Trumpetlettes.
The Trumpetlettes, Detroit Trumpetlettes. Do you see that? You never catch these girls undone. Never.
Tish got it bad. Tish is worse than me, though. Tish will just buy it, and then it's just that. We don't.
So Tish,
Actually, I was looking for this shirt, and this camouflage shirt fell down with the tag still on it. I said, whose shirt is this? And then I did like this. I said, that darn Tish. This is the shirt that Tish, we ain't even wore it yet.
We haven't even worn. We got so much stuff that we haven't even worn that it's just hanging. Because by the time something else comes up, we buying something else. So it's a constant. I can't say rotation because we probably don't get to wear it too many times after.
Yeah.
We forgot we had these shirts. I had this. I texted him. I said, y'all want to wear the navy blue, and then I have to send a picture because Nene gets confused. So she forgets.
I will put on the wrong shirt. And I will say, Trumpetlettes have so many uniforms. I have a closet in my house that's just
for Trumpetlettes.
Nothing else, just Trumpetlettes.
hallelujah singers. So now do you hear the Trumpetlettes talking to you, the untouchable ones? So don't say that. Y'all got too many uniforms. You hear Renee saying she got a closet set aside.
We got our own closet. It's a separate closet for just Trumpetlettes stuff. T-shirts, everything. It's ridiculous. Shoes, it's ridiculous.
Larry,
Yeah.
what do the men do when they come? Well, have you all been caught off guard when they come to a program and they got on something you ain't never seen before? Or y'all have to match? What do y'all do?
Well, I'm the only one outside the other guys. I wear a suit. So it's been a couple times. Well, no, it's been numerous of times when I didn't see nothing they had. And they come in, I'm like, where they get that from? And I happen to look. I don't know these colors, ain't matter, but it looked really nice. So yeah, I'll be caught off guard a bunch of times.
But he matches us quite a bit. All the guys got t-shirts. Everybody, if you a trumpet, you have a t-shirt. That's without a doubt. We got some more people that's not on here, but everybody that's a part of Trumpetlettes.
The fan club. Now y'all got some fan clubs. Y'all got a couple of the ladies that hang out with y'all too, and what have you. And I say kudos to them and to Kim and to all the other ones that be with you all. But you ladies are ladies that are in the quartet field. You need to look at an example for this, because my manager Bessie said to us years ago when Renee was here, she said, if you can't get 2 compliments, at least get 1. If you don't sing good that day, they'll probably say, well, they didn't sing so hot, but they sure look good. Okay, so I don't get that from the Trumps. Every time I've heard y'all, I've been satisfied. Personally, I have. So y'all might have some down days, but I don't know what the down days is, because I still hear perfect blend and what have you. You all are an inspiration to the city of Detroit, to the body of Christ, and we appreciate you all. God knows we do. We really do. Really, we do. I cannot wait to get back to hear y'all again. So now, since we got rid of the anniversary, we ain't got back to come back for anniversary. Had y'all picked? Now, this is just something y'all can say in your business, because I'm family. All right, y'all. Had y'all picked y'all uniforms for this month already for the big 65? It's quiet in here.
We was working on our, we start with colors. We kind of like to go with what it is. So it was the 65th. So we were starting with a color, but we had started working on what we were going to wear. But again, you don't really get too many choices.
Okay then. So what you saying is you was working on it. Y'all just have to, it wasn't in the closet just yet.
No. Right.
Okay, that's what I was. Oh no, well that's what I always go to. I be waiting on this. What's it? The second Sunday or third Sunday in June?
Second Sunday in June.
Second. I be waiting on that Sunday so bad, cause I be wanting to see. First of all, I want to be spellbound. What are they going? They got on. I got to know that. I be saying, whoever riding with me, look, I'm leaving. No offense to nobody else, because I don't know when y'all coming on, and it be hot in that church, and I'm a little older now, I can't hang, that, and then I take pills to get up and then to go to bed at night. All of that functions with me now. I'm the big 6'0", so I be wanting to see the girls and hear y'all, but you never disappoint me. Last year, y'all walked out there, and I'm saying, and I'm on I love a uniform. I was like, so they just gonna do it like this? I was telling Bessie, I said, well, what is it, a dress? It's chiffon, but what? She said, no, it's not that. Give me your glasses. She looked down. She said, I think it's pants. I said, she said, yes, it is. I said, but it's chiffon. It's a chiffon dress. She said, it's not. I want to tell y'all, you represent us quite well. And I want you all to know, every major program that comes in here, y'all own it. Y'all own it. And what I also like that you all don't do, y'all treat us with your singing. You know what I mean by that? I don't see y'all all the time. It's not like y'all at everybody's program. Y'all there at everybody's program, but y'all not singing at everybody's program. So it's not like you're not trying to dog others out. You're giving everybody a chance to minister. But when it's time for the Trumps to sing, no wonder y'all have a packed house. Because everybody loves y'all. They really love y'all. So tell me this. I don't know if to say this. Now I'm going to tell you my wish is. I'm going to throw this out. You ain't got to use it. I'm just gonna throw it out. I'm gonna see what y'all think. I would like to go and buy a ticket and see the Trumpetlettes in concert. All just them.
Keep that thought for the 66. It's coming.
I just want to see y'all. I don't even, ain't no church setting. Go. I want to see y'all where y'all can change clothes and stuff like that. I want to see all, because there's so much creativity in all of y'all, and Kim and Trina and Nay and you and the band. I want to see y'all. I want to see y'all do something really, 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 really different. I really do. I really do. I'm gonna pay for it. I mean, not I'm gonna pay for the thing because this y'all got some. No, wait, no, cause y'all no. I feel sorry for y'all husbands and fiancés, cause y'all women got some rich tastes. Y'all be got them fur coats on. Oh Jesus, no. But that's what I want to see. But tell me, what's next for the Trumpetlettes? Is a new project coming? Do we have something coming? Are you working on something? We need to know this because we ready. We ready. Us is ready. What's going on? Kim?
We are.
Nay.
Kim, Nate, Tish, Trina, to stop, Larry.
Yes.
Know this. We're trying to work on some material. Know that. Okay, we got something in the works. Just know that.
Okay, we got something in the works. Do you hear that, America? Do you hear that all over the states, the country? The untouchable Trumpetlettes have something in the works, which means they probably been in the studio and worked on something, and they gonna surprise us with it. Now that's something. That means something is going on. It's not meaning they're not. Larry.
Yes.
Larry.
Yes, huh?
Okay, Larry. Now we ready to hear from these five divas right here in gospel. It's time. It's time. It's time. Ladies, don't hesitate. We ready for y'all. We are so ready for y'all to give us something. Okay.
Yeah, we are too.
Okay. Well, I bind whenever y'all try, because y'all family. I see y'all blinking and carrying on. I bind it. I'm going to start praying. I'm finna write y'all name in that Bible tonight and say, I'm like Hattie Humphrey. I'm going to be like Hattie Humphrey. Loose him. Loose your hope. Loose your hope. That's Hattie Humphrey. Loose your hope. Look, loose your hope. Whatever it is that's holding you. All right now. All right.
No, seriously. We're in the midst of trying to put some things together. As you know, a lot of things has changed over the years when we actually were in the studio working on something, and then my mom passed. So a lot of things has changed since then. So it's the, we coming together, bringing it together. And of course, we are working on something special. So your wish, yes.
Okay.
Your wish list. So just stay tuned. Keep your eyes and ears open. It's coming. It's coming. We don't want to rush and do anything just to say we got something. Whatever we do, of course, we want it to be decent and in order, and we want it to be right. So this is a ministry for us. And it's not just every day get up and go do a program thing. So when we do put something out, we want to be able to back what we're standing before the people doing. A lot of times people do something in the studio, and then when they step on the, when they get out there, it's kind of like, that ain't what y'all sound like on the record.
No, that's not. Renee and Kim, both of you all being radio personalities now, and you play music now. Is the music now, because I can speak for the choir division, sometimes it goes too far out there. Are you all having that problem in the quartet division? Is it still just modernized, or do you catch sometimes the music goes a little too far out in the quartet?
Actually, the music is so many young people now, and they so talented. They multi-talented. They go from one instrument to the other, and they're coming into themselves. So yeah, the music is different, but then sometimes with the groups, the same people are playing for most groups, so we're hearing the same thing.
You're hearing that same sound. Okay.
The
Renee,
same
what?
sound. Some of the musicians play for multiple people all the time.
Okay. All right there. Renee, what are you getting as you're playing for quartet music? Because, ladies and gentlemen, y'all need to understand, these two ladies are radio announcers, and they play quartet music. So maybe sometimes you need to hear exactly what they're looking for their shows. It might help you. Renee?
I think sometimes with the quartet music, because you have the different genres in gospel, period. And like you say, young people are very talented, but some people try to infuse quartet with contemporary, and it doesn't work all the time. Sometimes it does. And I think it is forgotten that when you have to remember the branches of people that you have. When you have your older people, they want straight quartet. They don't want the contemporary in it. They don't want the jazz in it. So you got to, that's why, which I love the Trump so much, because they're so versatile. They can sing anything and anywhere. But nowadays, you have to be like that. So, we're a quartet group, but the quartet group, you got to recognize where you are or who your targeted audience is. If your targeted audience is the children that are coming up now, then you can probably put some rap in a quartet song and they'll go for it. You can't put rap in a quartet song and your grandmama listen. She's going to be like, what is that? They don't want to hear that. So you have to recognize the main thing is, who are you targeting? So if you're targeting quartet, it should be quartet. So if you want to sound like a choir, then they should come to you.
Okay. Now that's the certain things I like to know because I mean, people are playing, quartet, these people look up to you guys and they're probably saying, well, how do they, when they did make records or before the last thing, what did they do to keep it going like that? And a lot of them need to understand, I'm saying this in front of Renee and in front of Kim as them being announcers. Y'all, when y'all make y'all music, don't make your introductions too long.
Yeah.
Don't make your introductions too long because they only have, if you don't catch them in the first, what is it? Is it 10 seconds? I say 10. If you don't catch them in the first 10 seconds of it, they're not gonna play that record. It's too long. It's too long.
Pass that part all together and hit it somewhere in the middle to the end because the song is too long. You only get so much airtime.
Yeah, so don't bore choir. I tell choirs that, but quartet's probably the same way too. Don't bore them too long. Go ahead on and get through. All you quartet lovers that's coming, send here, listen to these ladies. These are the two ladies right here that are playing quartet music, and they in the Trumpetlettes. So they love quartet music. They know quartet music. So send them the best that you can send them when you send them the good music. Please do that. Please, y'all do that. All right there, we want you to do that. All right there, I love y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all something now. I might get in trouble with it, but I'm gonna take my chances. My birthday was last month. It was the third Sunday in May.
We like.
And I turned 60.
Hallelujah.
Can y'all sing? Can y'all hum a little something for me?
What you talking about, Willis?
I mean, can y'all hum a little something for me? Can just a little something for me? It ain't never been done on We Praise Radio.
We like.
They ain't so. You know what? I like to hear y'all sing too. Now I ain't gonna let y'all sing hard stuff. Can y'all sing that? I won't give up till I hear what.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Now these Zooms gonna be a delay. I'm letting you know that right now.
It's gonna be a delay. It's gonna be a delay, y'all. Well, I can't get them. I don't want them to mess up and have no delay. Lord Jesus. I thought I was gonna do something and be creative. Well, it gooped me this time. But guess what? I'm glad to have y'all with me tonight. I am. I really am. And I wish y'all God's speed and God's blessings. And y'all got children that are talented. Renee, what's Tierra doing? What's going on with Tierra? They train up their child in which they should go. What's Tierra doing with her church and everything?
Tierra, actually, she has a business, Glamour Girl Inc., where she sells glasses. Let me see, I have some around here somewhere. She got sunglasses and for men and the women, and that she's selling. I can't find mine to show you, but she's doing that. When she's not at Kingdom International Church of God in Christ, where the Bishop Michael Eugene Hill Sr. is our pastor, and she's on the praise team there, and she is very, very, very dedicated. She does that, and she's a wife and mother to two beautiful boys. Yeah, she's doing great.
Yes, Lord. We've been praying for her in the passing of her father, the great Jerome Williams of the Ever Ready. So we're actually praying for the family and you guys that he will continue to give you all strength during this time. Star, what's going on with your young man? I just want everybody to know. See, they mothers and they got children and they trained them up. What's going on with the phenomenal?
Wow. Well, Devontae, he famous and everything. He decided to step out on faith and go to California to pursue his music career. So Devontae is in California, and that's where he's doing BYD, Become Your Dream, and everything else he want to do out there. He went that way to do it. So he's quite busy. He was here for a while when the pandemic started, and then he went back. He famous, so.
But you love your famous son. You do.
I do. I must say I'm very proud of him. Very multi-talented. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's trying to do. And at first I was a little leery because I'm like, why you got to go to California? Why you can't do that here? And, talking to some of the guys at the church and other musicians, they like, he young, he's by himself. He doesn't have any children. Let him go, let him bump his head, let him figure it out, whatever he needs to do. So that's what he's done. And he loved it. He loves it. So that's where he's at.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Tish, what's your wonderful daughter doing? What the children doing?
I have 2 daughters, 30 and 20. They're just working. They don't sing or anything, but they're my babies.
They're your babies.
That's
good. That's good. That's good. All right, Trina, what's going on?
I have 2 babies as well, 22, 24, and they are currently they're creating their own little sugar scrubs and lotions, and it's called Blissful. I think it's Blissful by Sister. So they're working on that, and they're actually joining me with the Praize team at New Breeders Iron Hill, actually. So they're gonna come over there and help mom with the Praize team.
Good. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. All right then. Y'all don't know that. I know this secret of heaven. Everybody wouldn't even know this. What's going on, Sister Kim, with your daughter? I'm telling you, she's something else.
She's in Georgia. Her and the family, and she's got things coming up very, very soon. As a matter of fact, I'm leaving tomorrow to go and see my babies in Georgia.
Wow.
Seen them since I was at Christmas. Pandemic had us locked up, but I'm going to see my babies on tomorrow. But she's great. I'm proud of her.
She's doing great.
My grandbaby, Coleman, this is her 3rd year. They're doing great. I'm proud of them, and I'm going to see them tomorrow.
That's right. That's right. Now, Kim, tell everybody who your daughter is, because we didn't call her name. We just said her. Now, what's her name? What we know about?
London.
Right. We know London.
Look, y'all know London, but the world, what do we know? Who do we know, Kim? Come on.
London.
Well, we gonna leave it just like that. Okay, it's London, all right then. And whatever. Tell her we're proud of her and what have you. I'm looking for great things to come from her. All right then. You know what? Last time I saw Larry, was the baby getting ready to be born or whatever? What's going on with you?
Last one, and I'm done.
Wait a minute, he say he's done.
I'm done.
That's what
Okay.
I have a total of 4. My oldest is 17. He take after me into my basketball. So right now he's doing really good. He's in the newspapers. He got 1 more year of high school left, and he's graduating, going to college. My daughter, when I got married, I had 3. So my daughter, she'd be 6 in August. Larry, 3rd, he'd be 4 next year.
He got babies.
And then the one that you saw that was in her stomach, he'll be 2 next year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now you say I'm done.
Oh, I was actually done before you saw that one. That just came out.
I don't know what happened.
All right then.
My daughter,
Amen.
I think she's like really musically inclined. She's like her mom. And I got my CD coming out, so I listened to it. She said, "Can you play your song? Play all of them. I want to hear all the songs." I was like, can I play something else? She said, "No." So I turned it on, and now she got her brothers involved. They just be bobbing their head and acting stupid and crazy. So
Wow. Well, you all had,
They making me feel bad. They named all their children. I don't know. I got 2 more kids.
Oh, tell us about you. Okay, and tell them don't.
30 in a couple of weeks. He's married with my little Gigi baby. Hey, they watch.
Okay.
And, he's working with his family and everything. And then my baby boy, Zandil, he's 15, and he's very involved in Third New Hope Baptist Church, where Pastor Quantez Presley is the pastor. Yes.
All right then.
And
All right then.
Pastor Branch, E.L. Doctor. And he's very involved in church as well as in school, basketball, football, track, you name it, he do it. He needs a schedule for his own self. Yeah.
Wow.
I have one thing, if I can, Doctor.
Sure.
I left out about my wonderful child. She was very much looking forward to the Trumpetlettes 65th anniversary because it happened to it would have fallen on her birthday.
Oh,
14th
Lord.
of June, and she would be 38 years old. God
Woo! You know what? You ladies have happy birthday, Tiara.
Happy birthday,
TT.
Happy birthday. Well, listen, I ain't gonna hold you ladies. I know you all got a tight schedule, but I can't wait for you all to come and get back and things to get back to norm so that we can all get a chance to hear the untouchable Trumpetlettes. You all are a blessing again to our city. I love you. You have so many people that do love you and continue to do great work for the Lord. And we at We Praise Radio, we can't wait till it gets here so we can start playing it constantly, so we can well, Renee, I have it, but I come on every day and what have you, so I'm gonna be playing it all the time, whatever it is. I'm just gonna play it, all right there, and that's about it. Listen, I love you, Star. Thank you so much, Renee. Thank you so much. Trina and Tish and Kim and Larry, I appreciate you and all of the other people that are part of this great aggregation. Lil Larry.
Yes.
Darnell.
So tell them. Who else?
It's Darnell, Lil Larry, Big Daddy, that's Big Larry. Then we got Lance Wilson. Y'all call him Wilson. We got Lil Tony. Those are our babies. Babies. And
thank you so much. I want to shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all Booster Club members.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, or sisters, whatever y'all call them,
Oh, that's
L'Oreal.
Oh, okay. Okay.
AJ been riding with us for a long time.
Yeah, AJ she been rolling with us for a while.
Listen.
Yeah.
Good. All right then, y'all. I enjoyed the Trumpetlettes. I can't wait to see y'all when y'all come back around. And y'all, please, y'all hold on. Y'all hold on and tie. If it feel like you're getting a little weary, y'all, tie another knot in the rope.
Yes.
Tie another knot and just hold on, cause we need you ladies to continue this here for us, which is gospel music. We love you here in
love
the city of
you.
Detroit. And
Thank you
if
for having us.
you welcome, you welcome.
Yes,
And if
thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
you welcome. This ain't the last time. You know, y'all, we family, you know, and
We
what
are.
have you. That's why I could push them. I had to, you know, we had to stop at certain things. Everybody's eyes was bucking. It was like, okay, I got you. And what have you. I love y'all. And happy 65th anniversary.
Yay.
65th anniversary. Y'all right there. Y'all gonna move out the way so y'all can see the flyer right there. This is what we got right there. Y'all see it? That ain't the Trumpetlettes, okay? Renee, all right. There Renee is right there. All right there. All right there. I want to make sure, because I don't want her to say, where my picture was, okay?
I would not do that.
Okay, y'all. No, I'm just teasing. That's my big cousin, y'all. She the boss of the family now, so we just let her be the boss and whatever. That's it. I love y'all. Have a wonderful evening, and
You too.
and we'll be praying for you all. We Praise Radio. We thank you for those that are listening. Y'all had a lot of listeners tonight, and we couldn't get to everybody, but everybody, thank y'all for chiming in. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. All right there, Kim. Have a safe trip, and make sure you hug those kids. All right there, and hurry back home. Hurry back home. All right there,
Thank you
safely.
guys.
I love you all. Thank
All
you.
right there. Take care. Bye bye, y'all.
Bye.